Happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties, another Monday market moment. And today we're going to have some more proof that real estate really is hyper local. Can't just look at the county or the city. You got to get even more granular than that. We'll talk about that in just a moment. First, let's look at the latest stats. Right now, we have 6,380 homes for sale throughout the county, slight increase of 5 from last week, with a median list price of $939,900. Average days on market is 55. Right now, we have 2254 homes that are in escrow. That's down 67 from last week with a median list price of 875. I expect that number to go up next week because rates have been coming down. We are seeing a lot more activity out there right now. The average days on market of those pending sales, 38. Months of inventory is 3.07, a little bit higher. It was 3.04, so not a big difference between last week and the week before. Here's a chart showing total actives and total pendings. What happened last week? And again, remember, we had Labor Day on Monday, so we only had 4 days or working days, so to speak, although real estate is every day. We had 774 homes come on the market. It's an increase of 75 from the week before. Kind of surprising given a lot of people were gone on Monday. But I think a lot of people put their homes on the market after the holiday. They were waiting for that. Median list price $899,900. New pendings did drop quite a bit, 282. And that could be, again, because of the holiday, fewer people were out shopping. Median list price $899,999. Average days on market 37. New pendings listed within the last week 9, and within the last 2 weeks 73. So 3% of homes sold in a week or less, 26% in 2 weeks or less. How many homes closed escrow last week? Definitely was impacted by only 4 days because escrow companies are not open on Monday and because of the holiday. So we had 20% fewer closing days, 318 closed sales. That was down 142 versus last week. Median list price $950,000. Median sales price also $950,000. Both of those numbers are higher than the week before. Average days on market 33. Least expensive sale was in Borrego Springs, $200,000. Point Loma had the most expensive sale for $5 million. Here's a chart showing new actives, new pendings, and new closed sales. Expected the pendings to be down, expected the closed sales to be down. Didn't expect to see an increase in the number of homes that came on the market last week versus the week prior. I'll be interested to see if that trend continues since we thought inventory had capped out. Here's the chart showing median list price and median sales price on an upward trend. Look at the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's been going up. Interesting. San Diego County overview. This is from the North San Diego County Association of Realtors HomeDex report. Comes out every month. This breaks the county up into 4 quadrants. North County, East County, Metro, which is downtown and areas around there, and South County. And you can see that kind of have a lot of mixed numbers in these different areas. Median sales price was up in East County, up in North County, up in South County, but down in Metro. Percentage of original price received, all were lower. Days on market, all higher by an average of 37.5%. Closed sales down across the board by about 7%. Let's take a look at each quadrant. In East County, homes for sale, fewer homes actually for sale than we had last year. Way more than the year before that, but inventory actually coming down a little bit. So, and closed sales were down quite a bit, partially because of that. Metro, almost the same number of homes for sale, a little bit lower. Number of closed sales just a bit off from last year for Metro. In North County, we do have more homes for sale now than we did a year ago, and a lot fewer closed sales. Months of inventory, though, is still 3 months, so it's still sellers to balanced market. And then South County, fewer homes for sale, and just a little bit off of last year's closed sales numbers. Months of supply, 2.7. It's actually a seller's market in that area. Okay, what do I mean by hyper local? Well, we like to look. You can even look down to different neighborhoods, but we don't have a report for that. But this report does break the county up into zip codes. And let's take, for example, Chula Vista. Chula Vista, big city, 5 different zip codes. And if you look at the median sales price, it's all over the board. In 91910, up 9.6%. But look at 91914, down 16.5%. If you look at the number of closed sales, down 9%, down up 52.6% in that first zip code, but down 6.3% in the 91914. So if you're looking to sell a home, you really need to take a look not just what the city's doing, but what your particular zip code's doing, and then take it a step further, what your neighborhood is doing. But this is some good information. If you'd like some more information about your zip code, I'd be happy to send you the HomeDex report with all the zip codes in the county. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you next Monday.